Hi. Today we are going to talk about how and why affirmative action came to be. This is Connect the Dots. The United States of America was built on unpaid labor. For nearly 250 years, enslaved people didn't just work the cotton fields and the tobacco fields. They built the nation's infrastructure, ports, roads, railroads, homes, government buildings, and commercial centers. In Washington, D.C., enslaved Africans built the U.S. Capitol, the White House, and much of the city itself. In New York, slavery fueled shipping and banking. In New Orleans and Charleston, enslaved labor built the docks and marketplaces that powered local economies. Slavery wasn't just a Southern agricultural system. It was a nationwide economic engine. Unpaid black labor laid the foundations of the wealthiest nation on earth, yet for centuries was denied any share in that wealth. Slavery was abolished in 1865. At the end of the Civil War, the U.S. government promised newly freed families 40 acres of land and a chance to build independent lives. But within a few years, President Andrew Johnson reversed that promise. White Confederate landowners got their plantations back, and formerly enslaved African-American families were shut out once again. For the next 100 years, the U.S. government used laws and policies to deny Black Americans access to opportunities. By the late 1800s, millions were forced into sharecropping, working the land they had once labored on as slaves for pennies on the dollar. Jim Crow laws blocked access to quality schools, redlining barred home ownership. Federal programs built the white middle class while excluding black farmers and workers. Even black veterans returning home from World War II were denied the benefits they had earned. This is why affirmative action was created in the early 1960s under President John F. Kennedy, not as a handout, but as a corrective, a way to enforce equal opportunity and reopen doors that had been deliberately closed. And it worked. It expanded access not only for Black Americans, but for women, Latinos, Asian Americans, and Indigenous people. In the workplace, the group that benefited the most was white women. Like every step toward justice in America, affirmative action faced backlash. Critics called it unfair, ignoring that unfairness had been U.S. official policy for centuries. You cannot ask people to compete equally after generations of exclusion. Affirmative action doesn't guarantee success. It creates a fair shot, and the work is not done yet. So that's the bigger picture. Let's keep connecting the dots.